In professional boxing, few names are as iconic or as instantly recognizable as Anthony Joshua, a two-time former unified world heavyweight champion whose journey has captivated fans around the globe. His rise from humble beginnings to the pinnacle of the sport is a story of grit, determination, and relentless ambition. Joshua's electrifying victories and raw power in the ring have inspired millions, making him a household name. But after his high-profile bout with Jake Paul in December 2025, a fight that drew massive attention and broke streaming records, public curiosity about him shifted in a new direction. Now, fans and the media alike are asking a different question. Who is Anthony Joshua outside the ring? What drives him when the cameras are off and the crowds have gone home? Unlike Jake Paul, who thrives in the spotlight and shares every detail of his life online, Joshua is famously private. He keeps his personal world tightly guarded, especially when it comes to his romantic relationships and family life. The Netflix broadcasted Paul fight only intensified the spotlight on Joshua's personal world, with millions tuning in and speculating about the man behind the gloves. People wonder, who stands by his side? Who does he love? And how does he manage the pressures of fame while staying connected to his roots and family? The mystery surrounding his private life only adds to his allure, making his story even more compelling and leaving fans eager to know more about the man behind the legend. As we explore Joshua's story, we're not just looking at a champion in the ring. We're searching for the real man behind the titles, the struggles and the triumphs. What truly makes Anthony Joshua the icon he is today? One of the most persistent questions that follows Anthony Joshua wherever he goes is this: is Anthony Joshua married? Fans, media, and even casual observers are always curious about the heavyweight champion's personal life, especially when it comes to romance. The answer, despite all the speculation and rumors, is simple: he's not married. In fact, Joshua has never been married, and he's made it clear that, for now, he's content with his single status. Joshua has chosen to remain single in the public eye, dedicating his energy to his boxing career and, most importantly, to his role as a devoted father. He's often spoken about how demanding his training schedule is, leaving little time for a traditional relationship. His son, Joseph JJ, born in October 2015, is the center of his world. Joshua's love for JJ is evident in the way he talks about fatherhood, describing it as his greatest motivation both inside and outside the ring. Joshua kept JJ's birth private for months, choosing to shield his newborn from the spotlight. This decision highlights how much he values family privacy over public attention, even as a global sports icon. He often credits his mother, Yetta, and his extended family as his foundation. Their support has been crucial throughout his journey, from his early days in boxing to his rise as a world champion. "It takes a family to raise a man," he once told GQ, revealing his deep commitment to those closest to him. For Joshua, family isn't just important, it's everything. While fans continue to search for a potential Mrs. Joshua, his focus remains firmly on his boxing legacy and being the best father he can be. He said that his son and his sport are his top priorities, and he doesn't want distractions. By keeping his romantic life private, Joshua shields his son from the pressures and scrutiny that come with fame. He wants JJ to have as normal a childhood as possible, away from the constant gaze of the media. For Joshua, family is everything. The bonds he shares with his loved ones are the true source of his strength and resilience. His decision to stay unmarried is a testament to his priorities and the values he holds dear. He's not in a rush to settle down, preferring to let life unfold naturally. The absence of a public partner only deepens the intrigue around Anthony Joshua, but for now, he's happy focusing on what matters most: his family, his son, and his legacy in the ring. The mother of Joshua's son is Nicole Osbourne, a dance teacher and yoga instructor from Watford. Their relationship began before Joshua's fame, and, though they're no longer together, they co-parent JJ with respect and privacy. Nicole has stayed out of the spotlight, and Joshua has never been publicly photographed with her. Their priority is JJ's well-being, not media attention. They've created a stable, loving environment for their son, away from headlines. Nicole's choice to remain private allows Joshua to keep his family life separate from his boxing persona. She's a key figure in his life, not for romance, but for their shared commitment to JJ. Their partnership is built on co-parenting, not publicity. Joshua draws a firm line between boxing and home life. When he's with JJ, he's not the heavyweight champion, he's just dad. He shields his son from the violence of boxing, focusing instead on life skills and confidence. "I don't really take boxing home," he told Hello magazine. Their conversations are about maths, purpose, and building character, not fight strategies. Joshua doesn't want JJ to become a boxer. He wants him to choose his own path. Home is a sanctuary, far from the intensity of the ring. For Joshua, being a father is his most important title. As a global sports icon, Joshua's love life is constant tabloid fodder. He's been linked to supermodels like Bella Hadid and Cara Delevingne, TV presenter Maya Jama, and pop star Rita Ora, mostly based on photos or brief encounters. None of these rumored relationships have ever been confirmed. Even professional interactions, like his interviews with Laura Woods, spark speculation. The public's desire to see Joshua in a relationship fuels endless rumors. Yet, he remains silent, letting the stories swirl. The mystery only grows. Occasionally, Joshua addresses the rumors head-on. In a 2023 interview with Rita Ora, he stated plainly, "I haven't actually been with any of those girls." He clarified that his interactions with celebrities are platonic and public. When rumors linked him to Maya Jama, he even reached out to her then-boyfriend Stormzy to set the record straight. Joshua's approach is direct. He values privacy and respects others' relationships. He doesn't play into media games or fuel speculation. His denials are clear and final. For Joshua, genuine connections matter more than headlines. In 2017, Joshua was thrust into controversy when Amir Khan accused him of having an affair with Khan's wife. Joshua responded with humor, posting the song "It Wasn't Me," and both he and Farial Makhdoom denied the claims. Khan later apologized publicly, admitting the accusation was false. Joshua accepted the apology, and the two boxers reconciled. The episode showcased Joshua's calm and integrity under pressure. He avoided drama, choosing dignity over conflict. The incident only strengthened his reputation for maturity. Joshua's focus remained on truth and moving forward. Joshua isn't opposed to relationships, he just keeps them private. In his BBC interview, he revealed he's had girlfriends, but they're not celebrities. "I could meet them in the supermarket or at the petrol station," he said, emphasizing his down-to-earth approach. He seeks genuine connections, not status. Privacy protects his son and allows for a normal family life. Joshua values substance over style and family over fame. He's open to love, but on his own terms. For him, the right connection can happen anywhere. Joshua's fight with Jake Paul was more than a sporting event. It was a clash of philosophies, a collision between two very different ways of living in the public eye. On one side, you had the spectacle, the lights, the constant updates and viral moments. On the other, a man who values what happens away from the cameras just as much as what happens in the ring. Paul thrives on sharing every detail. Joshua guards his private life fiercely. For Paul, every moment is content. every interaction a potential post. But for Joshua, privacy is not just a preference, it's a principle, a shield he holds up against the relentless gaze of the world. In an age of oversharing, Joshua's privacy is a powerful statement. It's a quiet rebellion against the expectation that every thought, every feeling, every moment must be broadcast for likes and approval. The less he reveals, the more the public wants to know. The mystery surrounding his life only fuels curiosity, making him even more intriguing to fans and critics alike. His mystery makes his story even more compelling. There's a certain magnetism in not knowing everything, in leaving some chapters unread and some questions unanswered. We see his strength not through social media, but through his commitment to family. The moments that matter most to him are the ones shared with loved ones, far from the spotlight. Joshua proves you can be a superstar without sacrificing your soul. His choices command respect, showing that greatness isn't measured by followers, but by character and conviction. His private life is filled with the values he treasures: family, fatherhood, and integrity. These are the foundations that keep him grounded, no matter how high the stakes or how bright the lights. The quiet heart of the champion is his greatest strength. In the silence, he finds focus, resilience, and the clarity to keep moving forward. And that privacy is the source of his power. In a world that demands everything, Joshua reminds us that holding something back can be the most powerful move of all.